Hey everybody, welcome back to Sportsman's Warehouse, Columbia, South Carolina. We got Barry with us from the fishing department, and 2012 is going to, as we said last week, is going to be off to a really good start with the early spawn, warmer lake temperatures. And with that, Barry, that means people are really having to accelerate their fishing patterns as compared to years past coming off these real cold winters. That means shallow running baits, top water, and you've got a few top water ideas for us.
Absolutely. As I'm sure you are, John, a lot of you folks out there, I love catching them on top. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into them. Of course, some of the most popular out there right now are your frogs, topwater frogs. These coppers in particular are some of my favorite. The detail in these frogs, they are more lifelike than I think any frog I've ever seen. The detail, the eyes, the texturing, very, very soft body. I know some of your other frogs out there kind of have a rigid body, a little hard to get a hook into a bait. These coppers frogs are incredibly soft. The hooks are incredibly sharp. They put their lips on this one, it's getting in the boat.
I'd like to hear. Anything else on the topwater side?
Well, yeah, absolutely. We're going to stay. Probably one of my favorite things in the world to throw is a buzzbait. I just love the noise, the chatter, the bubble trail, everything it does. I love everything about a buzzbait. To that, you're going to have a couple of options. If you're looking for something a little bit more subtle, I like a buzzbait with no clacker. Now, granted, she's still going to make a lot of ruckus coming through the water, but a little bit more subtle approach. Now, if you want something a little bit more noisy, really looking for that reaction bite, make them mad, just make them eat it, go with the same buzzbait, but put a clacker on. It's going to make a lot more noise coming through the water. It's going to draw a lot more attention from the fish. Now, what I found in my travels, if I'm looking for just that big bite, granted topwater, we all know topwater scores that big bite, but if you really want to step it up, go to something like a double buzz, something that's got two blades on it, going to make a lot more bubble trail, a lot more commotion on top of the water, sure to draw that bigger strike.
I think you're right. The commotion a buzzbait makes when it's in action on the water is really second to none. Hey, that's going to wrap up this edition of a Product Spotlight at Sportsman's Warehouse. Barry, thank you for your time, and folks, we'll see you next week.